What's up, everybody? I'm going to Power, and today I am ripping into the new Life TCG Birds mini boosters. So what you basically get in these are $20 a piece, or like 25, which is a little pricey for what you get. You get 4 packs a box. You get what it looks like is 2 full arts, 2 hollows, and 2 rares. If you've seen my other openings of this, it's like every other set where the hollows are basically everything's to the population rarity. Meaning if you have something that's rare to like 100, that's going to be... Hold on, give me a second. So basically, if you have anything to like 100 with population, that means there's only going to be 100 in total of those cards. Versus, other TCGs that do stuff like that. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me get the second one open also too. I do like the concept of it. I wish, in my opinion, they would go with not serialized, but more of a way, I guess, yeah, serialized. I think it would make the game a little more collectible, in my opinion. I didn't even, yeah, okay. Coolest thing is they went with paper packs. So now every set should be paper versus, like the plasticky looking ones. But let's take a look. We have, I think, 3 out of the 4. And yeah, okay. Let me fix the camera just a little bit. Righty, first pack just says welcome to life. Highlight some of the most. If you want to scan the QR code, you can. I'll put it as close to the camera. All right. First pack. Hopefully we can get the first pack magic and see something really good today. I like to see something spectacular. So like if you saw this, that's how many of that card there is. Technically, if it's the holo version. We have a Merlin, little penguin, African fish eagle, yellow, blue and yellow macaw, harpy eagle, really good quality. A star crested, that's 1,000, so we'll set that off aside. You do get a 4, which is a seeker or a falcon, so we'll do that. Holy crap, that's a big population, but let's see if we continue to see what our foil is. Okay, so not every pack will apparently contain a foil. They do at least guarantee you to per box, so that's really good that you're at least guaranteed 1 to 2, I guess. We have a razor bill. So there are a mixture of penguins and non-flying birds in this. Okay. Makes sense. So I actually wasn't looking at the populations of certain things. I'll probably have to go back to the piles. Anyways, that's 5,000. We have a gerfalcon. We have a snowy owl. Okay, so that's our first foil. That's a Christmas Island Feargate bird. That's a really cool one to see. So we have 1 to 4,000. Nice. Okay, so that's really cool. I definitely think we hit something pretty solid. Obviously, with this, you want it to be as low as possible. Oh, there's a rip tab. Okay. That's good. I like that. That makes it somewhat kind of easier to open. Let's do like 3 to the front. We have a Mildred, a Batemore Aurum, common barn owl, common kingfisher. Ooh, that's a really cool one, a Quetzal. A New Zealand Kaka. That's a 6,000 blue Larket. We have a Kai. We have an orange-bellied parrot. That's 100. Oh my god. Okay, so that will go with the non-foils. We have a harpy eagle. I don't remember what they said when it comes to forts, if it's like half or if it's more. Let's just... Okay. I like this. I do think that this is better as a collectible than a card game. I mean, I don't, again, know really how you'd play this other than based on like a war. I think that's what they said originally, is that this is basically a war-like TCG where you play it like that. So you'd place down a card and someone would do the same, and it would be who has the lowest population. I'm assuming. We have a toucan. Come on, where's our foil? Okay, so we did manage to get a toucan. Okay, so 2-2. Okay, so 2 foils so far, 2 full arts, and okay. I get it now. I think they are pretty accurate. That's better. That's a good clean rip. Come on, we need like a foil out of like 100 or something really low. I don't think I've ever hit anything super like low in this. Also, I'm not sure what the 1 of 1 is. There is cards in here that do have that, but I'm not sure. So that's a foil, non-foil, North Bald Iris, Build Iris. That's a cool one. And we have a Wandering Albatross. So that's another 4, really cool one. I do kind of wish, the only thing I would say is that you could get the foil full arts. I think it'd make it a little bit better if there was just a little bit of shine to them. Maybe that's just me and liking cards to have a little shine to them, but nonetheless, still really cool artwork. But let's see what our first foil of the second box can be. Because so far the lowest thing we've hit is a 250, but that's a non-foil versus a foil, I guess. Okay, we have a Ka. And we have our first foil of the second box is a Wandering Albatross. That's a 200, that's a 25,000 population, so not a great one to see. I don't think they did any that were super large. Like, I don't think they did anything in the hundreds of thousands. But I'll have to check the checklist if there is one out there for this and see what they've basically done versus not. Okay, come on. We have a Ross Goose, a Rufford Scarborough, Snowy Owl, an Oopsie, or an Osprey. My bad. Emperor Penguin, California Cador. Okay, so we have a Quetzal. Was that a foil? No, but that is the 500, so set that off aside. And last but not least, the final pack. Just want to say, if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and just subscribe if you want to see more of this. I mean, comment down below. I will maybe try to pick up more. I don't really know if y'all like this kind of opening where I open up this, but I do think this is still fun. This is something unique compared to like most traditional TCGs, so I like it. But again, if y'all don't want to see this past this, I understand. But let's see what we can finish off with. Just a Snowy Owl. That's not terrible. So let's look at the 4 foils we got. We have a Toucan. The Christmas Island Frigid Bird is probably the lowest one we hit. Actually is the lowest because that's a population of 4,000. And then that's basically kind of it. With the full arts, the lowest one we got was actually the Seeker Falcon. So not bad. And then the non-foils, the lowest we got was the Orange Belly Parrot. That's to 100. I don't know if that one's to 100 or not, but I think it might be the foil version, but I'll have to definitely check. But that's going to be it. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.